These watches are quietly climbing in value. Let's talk about this. A lot of people talk about watches that already exploded in value. Rightfully so. Almost nobody talks about watches that are quietly climbing before the rest of the market catches on, and for good reason. It's tough to catch these. Right now, we're seeing very strong long-term interest around Patek, especially the Nautilus and Aquanaut models. Year to date, Patek as a brand is up nearly 18%, which, if you put that into perspective, that's 2 to 3 times the S&P 500. Even after the big market correction a few years ago, serious collectors still want these watches. The hype cooled down, but the demand from real buyers really didn't disappear. Same thing happened with certain Audemars Piguet Royal Oak models, especially the 16202 Jumbo Thin. That watch still has a ton of respect from collectors because it represents the original Royal Oak design and language. Thin case, nice proportions, iconic bracelet. It's one of those watches collectors usually appreciate more over time, not less. And statistically, if you look at the numbers, it's appreciating. One brand I think people still underestimate is Tudor. Tudor doesn't move the same way Patek or AP does, obviously. But certain Tudor models have quietly stayed very strong because buyers see them as wearable, reliable, and still relevant. It's still relatively undervalued compared to even Rolex. Tudor's outperforming a lot of brands right now in appreciation. Keep your eye on Tudor. A lot. Black Bay's doing well. What's interesting right now is the market has become much more selective. During the peak years, almost everything was moving and appreciating. Now collectors are focusing more on watches with strong identity, collector history, and long-term relevance. From what we see every day, buying, selling, trading, consigning, and sourcing watches for our clients, the pieces quietly climbing right now usually aren't the loudest watches in the room. They're the watches serious collectors continue buying even after the hype settles down, which takes a lot of patience, especially as a buyer. And that's usually the better signal for long-term. If you're thinking about buying, selling, trading, consigning a watch, we're always happy to help. And if you want to work with us, our information is in the description below. But let me know what you think. What do you think is quietly climbing right now that most people still aren't paying attention to? My name is Chris, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.